Right. Whew. We're giving the new microphone a test out to see whether it cuts down on the wind noise. And I've come for a couple of hours to Sandsend, up on the Yorkshire coast. Just gone up the stairs. Always gets me out of breath. But it's not how quickly you get out of breath, it's how quickly you recover. So some wise man once told me. So normally pretty quickly. Whew. So yeah, the blackberries are pretty much done. They are pretty much, yeah, they've not been good this year. Too dry. Oh well, never mind. But yeah, just going to walk along the cinder path here. This used to be an old railway line for the alum mining. And yeah, tide's, it's not a very good tide today, so I'm not particularly hopeful. But it has been peeing it down, so it could be alright. Although here, at home it's been peeing it down, but here it seems quite dry. So yeah, it might not be that good. We'll see. Right, doesn't actually seem quite as junglified as last time, although yeah, still a little bit of the jungle, but yeah, easily passable, and we're probably just about the right time. Let's drink a drink. So yeah, you can see the tide is still in, even though it's a good 2.5 hours after high tide, but it's not very good tide today, so it's not really going to go out very far. So really we're looking at what freshly fallen nodules there are that have come out the cliff. So that'll be the prime source of any finds today. Certainly not going to be able to look at any low tide marks. So yeah, but there's enough beach to get down easy enough. So we'll get on the beach and find some fossils. Yes. Right, found the first nodule. And it looks a decent sized one as well. So yeah, look at that. So can't see any signs, but it's a likely ildy nodule that. Could have a small ildy in it. Who knows? Oop. So yeah, I think we better crack that one open and see if we can see what's inside. Let's see if there is an ildy in here. Hopefully if there is, it should break quite easily. Take it steady. Oh, already a crack there. Just a slither. Oh, there we go, that's the crack. And it was a DAC and it's not broken very well. Oh! First stack of the day breaking badly is... First stack of the day breaking badly is never a good sign. Right, moving on, let's hope our luck gets better. Right, so that's definitely a DAC down there. I think it's okay as well. Let's have a look at it. Oh, yeah, it's all squishy. It is there actually, so it will have a centre. Just a little bit bent. Bit unusual, I guess. Probably not too bad. Have to see how it preps out. Sometimes it's a bit of a collectible thing, is your deformed DACs. So yeah, but sometimes they go a bit Salvador Dali. Yeah, we'll just look around here, see if we can find any good nodules that have come out this bit of cliff here, because this is a nice shaly bit. And although the tide hasn't reached up here, if anything's going to have dropped out the cliff, it's probably here. Probably. Though I'm not seeing loads, got to say. looks like a nodule there. Oh, there we go. That's definitely one in there, look. You can see the keel, in fact it goes out there. It's not a perfect one, but it'll be all right. It's definitely quite humid today. There's plenty of sweat pouring off me. Whoa. Definitely a warm one. I think that's worth tapping. No, definitely not seeing loads, but normally find 2 or 3 decent ones here normally after a bit of rain. Just depends whether anyone's been down this morning, of course, because oh, found one. Yeah, that can make all the difference. There we go, that's a nice one. Oh, again. It's not the best preserved. Oh, it looked really good from that side. I mean, it will prep from that side, but oh, we're struggling with the dacks today. There's another nodule here, but I don't think there's aught left in that one. Ah. So, pretty uneventful. So nothing on the stretch after the point. We've come round to Stinky Hole. The side's still a bit in, to be honest, for Stinky Hole, but yeah, we might just get round. Not going to spend too much longer here. If there's nothing at Stinky Hole, the tide's it's not going to go low enough to go any further, really. So we'll call it a draw and go somewhere else. So fingers crossed another location might be a little bit better, who knows. So yeah, I'll try and get across that little platform. It's very slippy at this time of year, very slippy, so I've got to be careful, but might be 1 or 2 bits in that corner. If not, yeah, I'll see you on the way back. So yeah, I found an unlikely looking cannonball and I've split it. And how unlucky am I with cannonballs at the moment? Literally every single one it's managed to go through. So it was a proper Elegantisserus stack. Yeah, so that one might be salvageable to a small one. I don't even know if these will glue, to be honest. So yeah, there might be another one there possibly, but oh yeah, just really unlucky. I don't think it'll glue either. Oh, what a nightmare. Right, I've left the cannonball. Massive disappointment. Just yeah, it's really brittle and just exploded the wrong way. So 2 decent cannonballs now that I've just not gone my way. That would have been worthy of the collection had it been gluable, but yeah, it's just not gluable. Too many pieces. Never mind. Moving on. So yeah, heading back over the rocks, round the corner. We'll see if we can find out on the way back. Right, well that's a big nodule there. Looks like someone's had a go at it. So I'm going to brace myself for disappointment. It's probably just a big septarian lump of rubbish, but it's nodules like that have ildies in. So we'll give it a crack and see. But yeah, definitely braced for disappointment. If it's got an ildy in, it should go easy. Not like that. And look at that. Full of brown rubbish. Disappointment indeed. Yeah, just mineralised gunk, unfortunately. But that is a duck down there. It's only a small one, but I suppose that's the booby prize. Ah, that'd have been nice if that had been a big ildy. Yeah, that would have been nice if it had been a big ildy, but not to be, never mind. Right, moving on. Almost back now actually. So really not much around at all. Really not much around. So yeah, I think we'll try and go somewhere else.
Welcome back, guys. Bit of an update today. Met up with Matt a few days ago, dropped some prepared ammonites back to him and picked up some raw material, hopefully to get a few videos out of. There's a bit more than what I expected. There's a couple of boxes plus a couple of larger items. This one here is actually the strig that Matt forgot to give me last time we had a meet-up. So that's got to be done. There's also, if I can pronounce it correctly, a Uaspidosaurus from North Yorkshire. This one, not so sure on. We can see the outer chamber pretty good, but generally the preservation on these isn't very good. They tend not to have the middles. A lot of the time it's just the outer whale or part of the outer whale that's preserved. So what we'll have to do with that is cut the top off and have a look at one side before we go any further. It will mount, I think, vertically. I think there's enough rock there. I'm pretty sure there is to cut a base, prep one side. If it is all there and it goes well, maybe two sides. I don't know as yet. We'll find out when we come to it. There's quite a lot of nodules from one of his recent trips. I think it was his last Yorkshire trip. That's quite a nice looking double. Quality on that DAC is really nice. There's also one in the other end. Unfortunately, it's got wear here. So we'll have to see how that comes out. Matt's asked me to do a nodule, a split nodule. He's asked me to glue it back together and prep it. There's quite a few bits in here. Not sure what that is. Oh, it's another split nodule. There's a Hildy, which I suspect has no middle. We'll find out when we get to it. There's quite a few other nodules. This, I believe, is a... Is it or isn't it? Yeah, it is. It's a Hildosaurus. You can just see part of the keel here. There's the ribs going around. Now, I don't know if that's complete or not. Again, we'll find out when we do it. There's another double DAC, which is looking promising, although there is a bit missing here. We'll have to, as we say, we won't know till we do it. That's another split. There's a couple of splits in there. There's a few nice bits in this box. I'm not throwing them all over. That's a really nice small semi-salatum. that should prep up very, very nice, even though it's only small. Quite a reasonable looking DAC. I think that's all there. A few other little bits kicking about. Now we think this is a Porposaurus, a small Porposaurus. Again, we will find out. This we think is a Catacolosaurus. Matt's given me one of these before, but unfortunately it didn't turn out. The water had got down the side and destroyed the middle. That one looks a lot better. There's just, I think that's a double DAC again. Yeah, I think that's a double DAC. There's one here, and I think there's one in the end here. Quite a few DAC nodules. That's a blind nodule. Matt asked me if I'd just prep a blind one. More DACs, and we have a multi-block. Now then, I'm not sure what this is. Matt did tell me, but I forgot. Unfortunately, prep-wise, the ammonites are really laying in the wrong direction, but we will see what we can do with it. Might be able to do something with it, you never know. It's going to be about a week before I get round to doing these. I've got one or two bits of my own to finish first. I still haven't done anything really with the double Hildy. That still needs to be done. And I've also got a Pseudaleoceras I've got to finish. That should be quite nice, that, actually. So hopefully I will be back in about a week.
Right, so just come down to Runswick Bay for a couple of hours. So nothing much at Sandsend, so we'll have a little go here. So it's been producing okay, but the last few times I've been, it's not been great. So yeah, just a look at the draw if anyone's been down today, or whether we've had a fresh cliff fall. So let's see if there's anything here and we can save the day. You never know. So low tide today is actually about 8 PM, so it'll be so yeah, 8 PM it'll just be sort of getting dark and dusky, and yeah, as we get to low tide. But fortunately it's just not a very good tide today, so yeah, pot luck. Sometimes you can be okay and find some good stuff, but generally, because the tide's not going out so far, it is just what you can see falling out of the cliff that day. So yeah, it's one of those. It could be lucky, it could be not. Right, it might be in luck. So there's a few nodules, nothing much showing. There's one in there, but it's quite worn. But there is a nodule here. That's definitely worth a tap. And there is a nodule down there by the looks of it. Oh, just in there. Oh no, it's not a nodule. That is a piece of sandstone. But for a minute, it looked like a nodule. So I've got some to tap down at least. Whether there will be anything in them is a totally different proposition. But yeah, there's nothing really fresh down. It's just a loose tinkling of material. Again, there's a nodule there. It's going to be to do with a full hand. Again, I don't think there's aught in that. Yeah, we'll give these a tap down and see if there's aught in. Right, not expecting anything fantastic out of these, if anything at all. They look very soft, if anything. Not quite. So that one is empty. This one also looks like it's going to be empty, yeah. Give this a tap down because it's just it's not very well preserved. See if we can get that edge off. There. Explosion. No, that's not preserved. We're not in that, I don't think. Nah. Right, this one's the most likely to have something in. Let's just see. I'll be honest, it's not looking good. Look at that. Tiniest little shell thing in there, mate. Might be a little dac actually, but yeah, it's not splitting the right way. It is a dac. Yeah, rubbish. Yep, didn't really have much hope for those, so yeah, didn't really have much hope for those, never mind. Moving on. Right, nodule there. It's too flat, that. Nothing in that. A little bit of a fall here, but not many nodules that I can see. So yeah, unfortunately, still full of this horrible seaweed. So yeah, horrible seaweed everywhere. Not many nodules, so I'm going to go have a look at that little slip over there, see if there's anything dropped out, but it looks like there's not much changed since last time I was here. So yeah, we might be going empty-handed today. So I don't think I'm going to go to Port Mulgrave today. So yeah, it's tough day today, tough day indeed. But sometimes that's what you get. A bit of material dropping down. Be careful of that and not go too close. But yeah, it's definitely been well trodden as this bit of beach. People looking for nodules. To be honest, I think I probably had the best of it when it first came down. But yeah, the sea's not getting up here at the moment with it being so small. So yeah, nothing to find, I don't think. Right, let's head back. Right, so I just had a little bit of a route round at the base of that slip and now I've found a few bits. So that one is all in there, definitely. You can see the keel there underneath that bit of crusty stuff, so that's fine, can go in the bag. Oop, that one's all there, more or less, little chip there, but that's pretty nice, so that one can go in the bag. That one, probably not preserved, needs a tap. That one, don't know if there's out in, needs a tap. Don't know if that's preserved, probably tap. That one I'm pretty sure we'll have one in. I think that's in there. Bit hard to see, I might just take that as. You can always tap it at home. And then a couple of bigger nodules. Again, can't see anything in these, so they could be empty. So 3 in the bag at least, we've not come empty-handed totally. So we'll give these a tap now and see if there's out inside. Right, let's see. This one I think is just not very well preserved, but sometimes they surprise you. Yeah. So that is actually, yeah, the outer of the whirl, so it's all gone as that one. Never mind. Let's look at this one. This looks like a pyrite one. Yeah, it's going to be empty that the way it's breaking, so forget that. It's gone rather too easy. Possibly a bit of coprolite in there. Not a lot of it if there is, so yeah. Okay, next one. I think there is one in here. Oh god, yeah, that's very manky, is that? Wow. Yeah, it's not preserved at all, that one. Yeah, oh, not good. I don't think this is mushy as well. Yeah, mushy. Right, last one. See if there's out in here. Again, really badly preserved dac, really tiny one. All right, well, we'll just take them. At least we've got a couple. Oh well. One thing that has surprised me about this little bay is that there's not a lot of nodules scattered around that have washed out. It just doesn't seem to have taken anything away. In fact, if anything, it's just building up the beaches, that shale. Surely when that lot gets shifted by a big tide, there'd have to be some nodules under it. There must have to be. But for now, we're just going to have to keep an eye on it, I guess. There's still bits coming down off of it. This is all fresh. It's just, yeah, there's just not a lot inside these nodules. Oh well, it does come down in layers. So you get good layers and bad layers. Again, that's a small fragment of one. Yeah, oh well. I don't think there's much more to come down now, to be honest. So, yeah, most of it has come down. That's going to come down this year. But yeah, once this gets washed away, then it'll start again at the bottom. Yeah.